What's up, everybody? It's your boy Meme here. I'm recording this video on my bed because it's 8 p.m. and I'm going to bed, and I'm going to bed right now. I can't be using my computer, and also I don't have contacts in, so I won't be able to really use my computer as proficiently. I'm just hanging out today. I woke up at, when I wake up, 4:30. That's not true. I woke up at like 4:50. I woke up at like 4:45. I don't know exactly. I would check on my phone, but I'm recording. And I went to work with my mom, and that went pretty well. Work was pretty cool. We were running the model a lot today, and I was looking around, staring at the model. As I was told to do last week, I was told by my boss, like, hey, just be sure to stand around when we're running the model, just in case anything goes wrong or we needed to grab something. So I was doing that again today, but it felt different, and I think it's because they've been running the model. And when I was there, it was still sort of a new thing they were doing, and it wasn't really worked out. But like now they know, and they have like the method, and so it's like, I got no reason to be standing around the way I am, and so I was standing around, but it felt weird. So pretty later in the day, I was like, hey, do you want me to do anything else? He's like, you could always clean. And I was like, okay, which is what I normally do. So I clean, then I go to the shop. There's this stupid, like, we have this like instrumentation machine thing. And it's made out of a bunch of like aluminum, like, they're not I-beams. They're sort of like X-beams. I don't know what they are, but it's like aluminum, and they slot into each other, and it has a bunch of like instrumentation on it, like ultrasonic sensors or something, and just some other stuff. And apparently we can't throw it out because it's like too applicable to other things, and it would take too long to build it. I don't know why. It bothers me even thinking about it, because you move it and it starts sliding around. It's a whole thing, and it was just terrible. And it's really been bothering me because it's just been sitting there in the shop, and it just collects dust because the shop is dusty, right? It's just sitting there, and it takes up so much room for how small it is, because it's like a bunch of like weird like metal. It's terrible. And it's just it's like Mangle, like FNAF. It's like Mangle. That's just a weird reference, but that's exactly what it's like. And I was like, what do you want me to do with this? And because it was just really bothering me, I just decided to ask my boss, like, what do you want me to do with this? He's like, you can put it in the electrical closet. I was like, okay. And the reason why that's strange is because, like, we never put things in the electrical closet. The reason why is because it's for electricians, like, you go into the electrical closet, you expect it to be just a breaker. There's a couple filing cabinets in there that are empty, but that's it, and there's like a light switch. So it was a little weird that he told me to put it in the electrical closet, but I understand, like, it's really the only way to keep it in the shop without keeping it in the way. So I was like, okay. And, that was the main event. Also, a box broke. I had to put a bunch of stuff in the box. I don't know. For breakfast, I just had a banana. For lunch, I had stew. And for dinner, I had some chili that my dad made, and that was very tasty. Goodbye. I got a shave. Typically, it's crazy. It's like, I always hear about how, like, people noticed, like, how newscasters looked a certain way as soon as everybody got HD televisions and news channels started broadcasting in 1080p. And I think it's sort of the same when I record in 4K on my front camera. It's like, like I look weird, Okay, bye.